Hello everybody, it's your boy MC. I just want to talk about a few things about goals, language learning, anything you want to do in this world. You have to put some kind of determination in it, because you don't put enough determination in it, it doesn't come through how you planned it. So you have to like take your time and like pick small things and just like build up on it. Because if you don't pick small things and build up on it, it'll never form to what you wanted into in the first place. And there's a lot of people who give me these questions like how did you get through this? How did you put up with this? How did you even like get like to this level, whatever, right? The reason why I got to this level and the reason why I can speak this well, whatever, right, is because I studied every day, and I think that's what it takes. You have to study really hard. Like you have to do it every day. It has to be a cycle. It has to be part of your life. Because if you don't put it as a part of your life, you're never really gonna reach to the level that you want to be at, right? And it's not really a want when you start learning a language, right? It just, I don't know, like when it comes to anything, like a goal or whatever, it's not a want anymore. It's like a need. It's a need, and if I don't fulfill that need, if I don't like feed that beast, whatever, right, it doesn't materialize to what I want it to be. So I'm stuck with like this empty, oh, I haven't finished what I've done yet, right? So usually I would stay up, like I wouldn't even be able to sleep that well because like I haven't finished what I was supposed to do that day, right? So I know I'm gonna fall back either a few hours or I'm gonna fall back a few like a 30 minutes or something like that, right? And that would bother me, right? And I would just like try to keep the momentum, because if I can keep the momentum, then everything will just get a little bit more better. It's the same thing with anything. Like if you're gonna be like a singer or whatever, right? You better sing notes every day. You better, you gotta practice your voice. You gotta practice your, how do you get those, those octaves or whatever. Anyways, you have to continue. It has to be a continuous thing. You have to follow through. If you have a goal, you have to follow through. Because if you don't follow through, then it's never going to be what it is. So I get a lot of people who have fears, and they have this over-analyzing about how long this is going to take, how many hours, or whatever. They don't even count the days anymore. They just go through the hours. And you hear someone talk about, oh, it's 1,998 hours to do this or whatever, or to obtain this or whatever, and they penetrate that into someone's mind, and it's just like it kind of like it strangles them from actually trying to do something. So with this, it's like, oh, how am I gonna do it, right? How am I gonna do it? And they get this fear. And it just kind of just strangles them, and just like, so that it just comes to the point that, oh, I don't want to think about it anymore. Now that when you don't want to think about it anymore, they don't even try to attempt to do it. So you're kind of defeating yourself. So in another way, it's like, why did you even try in the first place, right? And that's why you have to keep thinking that way, like for forever. They don't want to change that thinking. But if you actually need something. Not want. If you actually need something, you'll do whatever it takes to get that. You can do whatever it takes to get that. I don't really like talking about people who do drugs or people who are alcoholics. But if you were to look at an alcoholic, or if you look at a person who takes drugs or whatever, it's not a want anymore. There's no want. They don't want anymore. They need it, because if they don't have it, right? They feel like they're gonna break down. They feel like they're gonna lose that fantasy that they're in. I'm not saying to be like a drug addict, or whatever, right? But if you see the mentality of a drug addict, you'll see the mentality of a person who wants to get things done, and a person who wants to pursue their goals and what they really want to do in life, or what they really want to head towards. Because if you don't do anything, nothing gets done. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Because there's one person there was one person keeps coming up to me. And I gave him it was like a plan or whatever, right? I gave him a plan of how to get through like learning steps, whatever, right, to understand a language and just like build up the momentum that you need to get into there, right? And every time he would do a lesson, or anytime he would get to a different, like another level, he'd always try to like impress me in a way. He'd try to impress me, or he'd try to show his progress, or whatever, right? And after that, it'd be like, I think after 2 weeks or a few days, he'd say, well, I kind of stopped, you know, because I couldn't really, there's so much things in my way, and I couldn't like really get to do everything. You know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying, right? And in my head, the back of my head, I always say, you're giving me an excuse. You're giving me an excuse that something you told me in the beginning, the desire that you showed me in the beginning, it's just being I don't know, it's being dimmered by something else. Like, why are you stopping? Because you gave me this huge desire that, oh, I want to learn this, or whatever. I want to do this, and I want to do that with it, right? And I was all great, man. You're thinking big, but for some reason, you just got tired and you got lazy. You started to have these doubts, or whatever. You started to be sloppy. You started to just not take in the things that you wanted to get. And I feel bad about that. I feel that you're defeating yourself before it even happens, you know? Like, you don't understand how much sweeter it is when you finally get the thing done. When you finally get something done, it's just the feeling of accomplishment is like, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. But for some reason, people just like failing, to see failure, to see something fail, because it's more easier to be in something that fails instead of something that is a victory, that is a championship medal, you know? For some reason, people are just stuck in that mindset, and I'm just trying to get people out of that mindset, that anything is possible. With effort, anything is possible. This is what I believe in. Like, with any effort that you put into something, and you put your all into it, you finally get into this habit. There's like, oh, I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to get this done. It's like, and I don't know, man. I try to get this word out to people that everything's possible, but the more I don't know, the more I talk about it, the more I give people more advice about how to get through things, for like certain steps, whatever. I feel that I'm breaking a few barriers within them so they can finally actually believe. Because if you don't start believing that you can do it, right, you can't do it at all. So I don't know, I'm gonna try to give like something to show people that anything's possible to do, regardless if it's a language or not. Like, anything's possible to do as long as you put effort into it. Excuse me. Well, I just wanted to say that. You guys have a good night, and I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook, so look in the description below and check it out, and talk to you next time. I probably put this in, what's it called? Put it in the subtitles later. I don't know, I'm kind of lazy with subtitles, sorry. It just takes too long to make subtitles, but anyways, I'll see you guys later, and peace.